Today, we are stepping outside our comfort zone in more ways than one. We are starting a new hobby and sharing that hobby with y'all. I have recently been stuck on plant TikTok ever since I was given a houseplant from work and seeing this plant grow new leaves. I have been obsessed with the endorphins it gives me, so I bought my first plant last Friday. And now we are going to buy even more plants. Come along with me as I go to Cactus and Tropicals and spend too much money on houseplants.
We are here at Cactus and Tropics. I'm super excited to actually go inside and see what all the different kind of plants that we're gonna get. Well, actually, I'm just gonna go for one because probably shouldn't spend too much money.
Said no plant parent ever. If you can guess how tall I am in the comments, I will make you an honorary freshest mint.
Let's go see it.
I was a little bit underwhelmed when I first walked through the door, but we just had to get further in.
I have no idea where I'm going to be looking for, but this looks gorgeous. I don't even know where to begin.
As a cat owner, I need to be very careful with what plants I buy and bring home, as some are toxic to their little bodies. And if you know my Olive, she loves eating plants. First time plant shopping, I didn't know what to look for to tell which plant was which, so we were sticking our face and hands in all the plant parts. I have a list of 4 plants that I am looking for that will be safe to bring home with my kitties, and so we don't go too crazy in buying up all the plants. Let's see if we can find either a Chinese money plant, a watermelon peperomia, a polka dot plant, or a rattlesnake plant. I spent most of my time soaking in all the plants. It smells so refreshing. It just gives me so much life. A lot of these plants actually purify the air. Then we spotted one that looks like one of the plants I wanted, but it wasn't. But next to it was the one that I was looking for. This is a watermelon peperomia, a charming tropical plant native to Brazil, famous for leaves that mimic a watermelon rind, featuring silver and dark green stripes on red stems. Then we spotted another one that I wanted, a polka dot plant. They are native to Madagascar and are often called freckled face plants. I love the color pink, so you know I had to get this one too. They are both so pretty that I decided to bring them both home. My husband won't mind, right? While we were here, I wanted to find some decorative pots to put plants in. Maybe some soil and orchid bark to make a chunky soil mix. We got some cutie patootie pots, one even being mint green. I think there's a theme here, I don't know. I was hoping to find some clear plastic pots to put the plants directly in and then put those pots in the decorative pots, as the houseplants do better in plastic pots instead of directly in a decorative pot. But no luck. I guess we will have to go to Home Depot for the plastic pots and orchid bark, as Cactus and Tropicals didn't have a big enough bag of the bark. With finding the 2 decorative pots that I want, we are taking our babies home! And I only spent $63. Okay, we now need to book it to Home Depot because I have a youth group activity tonight and I am running late. At Home Depot, and we are basically running. I can't stop to look at the plants. We'll have to come back later. But we always have time to stop and smell the flowers though. I couldn't find the orchid bark or the plastic pots. I asked 2 people and they didn't have it. Leaving disappointed because I'm gonna have to order the plastic pots and orchid bark online to make our chunky soil mix.
The next day.
We finally have everything that we need. Let's get to repotting. First, we need to make our chunky soil mix. We add our soil, we add our perlite for soil aeration, we add our peat moss to increase moisture retention, we lastly add our orchid bark to also increase aeration and structural support. Mix it all together and you know you have the best of plant soil. Our chunky soil mix. You know we have to start with our favorite plant, the watermelon peperomia. Gotta take it out of that crusty old pot and soil and get her settling into new and fresh soil. Done! Next is our polka dot plant. She ended up being a bit too big for the pot I bought her, so we're gonna try to split her into 2 or 3 plants. Let's get her out of that crusty old pot and soil, try to separate the roots without damaging them, and put her in a new fresh soil. Separating these roots is like trying to untangle your corded headphones way back in the day. We got them separated! Let's get all 3 of them into fresh new pots. During this experience, there was one more thing that I did outside of my comfort zone. It was a little windy while I was potting my plants and some of the soil got picked up and flew into my eye. That was so uncomfortable. See? Outside of my comfort zone. After we took care of my eye, we went back out and repotted our last plant. There we go, all done. Everyone is in their new homes. Now we just need to give them a good old drink and they are perfect. We have successfully gone outside our comfort zone.
And there was much rejoicing.
Thank you for experiencing this new hobby with me today. See you in the next update.